Josh, Jana Duggar's older brother, and she may have something in common this year. Because of the concerning child welfare police claims, Jana might think that Christmas should be cancelled. The possible long-term ramifications on Jana's life are concerning, even though her scandal is nothing compared to Josh's. Even though Josh receives a significantly harsher punishment than Jana, Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar expressed their love and support for Josh, the Duggar family's eldest son, in their official statement. Jana may not have been shunned by the entire Duggar family, but she does not feel totally alone. Surprisingly, a distant cousin has decided to stand up for her. Continue reading to find out more. Counting on cast member Arkansas has accused Jana Duggar of putting a child's safety in jeopardy, according to Us Weekly. Anyone found guilty of endangering a child in that state is subject to a fine system. Jana, on the other hand, might spend up to 90 days behind bars. As of right now, the co-author of Growing Up Duggar has entered a not guilty plea. She will appear in court in January to learn the outcome. Jana's case for child endangerment made news just one day after her brother Josh Duggar was sentenced. Jana's older brother was found guilty of receiving and possessing child pornography. This decision comes after the 33-year-old was taken into custody in April. Amy Duggar continued to be active on social media, commenting on Josh's court case. Michelle Duggar's niece focused on supporting the victims of Jim Bob's alleged wrongdoings as an advocate for them. Amy wrote, for instance, "Today is a heavy day after the jury selection process. It will be for the entire week, similar to next week, until the game's conclusion." During Josh's trial, Amy expressed her desire for a lengthy prison sentence. "Your vengeance is mine, declares the Lord, and I will repay you. Your prayers are with the victims and the truth's exposure." Michelle Duggar's niece begged the judge to sentence her to death, but Jana Duggar's personal court dispute quickly gained media attention. Amy responded to the misdemeanor charges right away. Jana's cousin posted on Instagram saying, "I will express my views on what is right and what is wrong." Amy added pink heart stickers on her note to express her support. "This could hardly have been intentional. I am so relieved that the child was found and is okay," Amy cried out. Jana's cousin, who owns a shop, also showed that she has witnessed the burden Jim Bob and Michelle have imposed on their daughter by forcing her to take care of her younger brothers. "I can practically sense the emotional and mental toll it took on you. It might be difficult to keep an eye on multiple children. Why? Since you only have one pair of eyes and there are many of them," Amy could identify. "I send my sincerest condolences to everyone affected by this terrible incident." The Duggar family is only one illustration of how drama on reality TV can take unexpected turns. The Duggar family, well known for their life on the reality show 19 Kids and Counting, has been the subject of more than enough drama and scandal. One of the most astonishing recent events, however, is that Jana Duggar has received support from an unexpected source amidst the ongoing child welfare dilemma. As the public's interest in Jana's case has increased, family dynamics have taken center stage. An open examination of the public conflicts of the Duggar family, the reality show that followed Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar as they reared their massive children, catapulted the Duggar family to stardom. The show offered viewers an insight into the idyllic but contentious way of life of the titular family, who were well known for their intense religious conservatism, homeschooling practices, and conservative views. Over the years, the Duggar family has faced numerous hardships. Due to the shame his illegal activity placed on the Duggar family, Josh Duggar, Jana's brother, was at the center of the most widely reported scandal. The public harshly condemned the Duggar family because of Josh's scandals, which included allegations of child molestation and, later, possession of child pornography. Because of all the bad press the family got, their reputations suffered greatly. However, the Duggars' steadfast support for Josh has spurred debates over the relative values of accountability and family devotion. In contrast to her renownedly vocal siblings, Jana Duggar, also referred to as the Forgotten Duggar, has tended to stay in the background. Her younger siblings usually look up to her and see her as the responsible one because she is the firstborn. Everyone seems to agree that, until lately, Jana's life had been relatively scandal-free. The child welfare scandal. Because of the latest controversy around child welfare issues, the Duggar family has once again become the focus of media attention. The child welfare crisis has particularly affected Jana, despite the fact that several members of the Duggar family have been embroiled in controversies. Rumors that Jana was connected with child welfare issues began to circulate due to the Duggar children's highly controlled upbringing. Many critics have expressed concerns about the Duggar family's parenting style, specifically their methods of socialization, education, and discipline. Their family's religious views had a significant impact on the children's life, and they were regularly the focus of severe scrutiny. Many argue that the Duggar children's problems may have resulted from their strict upbringing, especially in light of Josh Duggar's problematic past. The main reason for Jana Duggar's involvement in this affair has been her position within the family. As the oldest daughter who was frequently left to take care of her younger siblings, some have questioned if she was able to manage the burden of responsibility. Given the Duggar family's strong demands for independence and nuclear families, the discovery that Jana was still living at home with her parents as an adult further complicated her perilous circumstances. Despite the incident, Jana has largely stayed out of the spotlight. However, recent data indicates that she is not alone in enduring the fallout from these charges. In fact, a surprising source of assistance has turned out to be an unexpected family support. In the midst of the heated controversy, one unexpected family member has stepped out to offer support. Although many expected Jana's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, to continue their public show of support, a more unexpected individual has emerged as her pillar of support. This is because, even during the most trying moments, they have always supported their kids. That relative is Jana's younger sister, Jill Duggar Dillard. Jill, like Jana, has long played a significant role in the Duggar family's plot. However, there has traditionally been a tense connection between Jill and her parents. Over the years, Jill has distanced herself from the Duggar family's more conventional norms and customs, particularly with regard to her personal beliefs and choices. Since she has chosen to depart from her parents' strict expectations, especially with regard to her marriage and her duty as a mother, she has frequently been surrounded by family friction. Jill's choice to distance herself from the family's influence has been the subject of much interest. She has openly expressed her desire for more independence in addition to publicly expressing her displeasure of the family's beliefs and teachings. Although this has led to conflict with Michelle Duggar and Jim Bob, it has also allowed her more freedom to live her life as she pleases and raise her kids better. Unexpectedly, though, despite all of Jana's challenges, Jill has turned into her ally. Jill has been outspoken about her support for Jana throughout the child welfare situation, despite the fact that their relationship hasn't always been easy. Speaking out in support of her sister Jana, Jill has expressed her disappointment with how the world views her family's values and actions. Jill's support for Jana is the most obvious example of how her relationship with the family has changed. Many see Jill's public support of Jana as a deliberate break from the family's narrative, as she has long expressed her distaste of Jim Bob's authoritarian parenting style. Jill's choice to assist her sister amid the scandal appears to be a personal act of solidarity that highlights the importance of helping one another during difficult times, despite the family conflict. The impact of maintaining siblings. Jill's decision to support Jana exemplifies the value of having a sibling to turn to in difficult situations. Jana Duggar has been largely left to handle the public and media attention by herself, because the family's support has been either mute or unclear. Jill's decision to speak up gives Jana comfort since it demonstrates that she has someone who understands her and is prepared to stand by her despite the scandal surrounding their family.